Hey, this your boy Diggaveli. Welcome back to the channel. And I got a crazy video right here for you. Apparently the FBI has been caught staging a lot of that stuff that took place on January 6th, man. Apparently, a lot of the people that was in the crowds causing a lot of the commotion and violence were feds. Like a lot of those people were feds, a lot of the people and this was crazy because if this was to really hit the fan, man, it would implement the FBI in a coup against Donald Trump and them assisting and having him charging like this is we're in the most unprecedented times ever, man. But you don't gotta hear my word for it. Let's get into it, man.
Director Ray. Last year, you might recall, sir, our exchange regarding the FBI's involvement on January 6th and prior. I'm happy to jog your memory to quote, according to the record, I asked you, did you have confidential human sources dressed as Trump supporters positioned inside the Capitol on January 6th prior to the doors being opened? You responded, I quote, again, I have to be very careful of what I say. To which I said, it should be a no. Can you not tell the American people no? We did not have confidential human sources dressed as Trump supporters positioned inside the Capitol on January 6th. A year has passed. We sit here again a year later, we the people still do not have a definitive answer from you or anyone else in the Biden administration regarding the FBI presence and participation in the months leading up to the November election and in the weeks and days prior to January 6th and on January 6th here in D.C.
And you know what really gets me about that is that the feds working with the Biden administration before he was even elected. That's pretty fucking alarming and disgusting. Hopefully Trump can get in here and defund. They need to just get rid of the alphabet mafias, man. Like FBI, CIA, and all that, man. Like we give enough funding to the military to where if we needed operations like that, it should be handled by them. Like the FBI and CIA, that's like an unchecked fucking like Hitler's personal army, just running around doing whatever they want to do. The Gestapo, they like unchecked Gestapo. But like I said, it's really interesting that the FBI was working with Joe Biden and his regime before he was even elected president. That's basically a coup against Donald Trump, man. But let's keep it going. It gets crazy.
We can't get a straight answer, although we have a tremendous amount of evidence harvested and reviewed over the course of the last year, which you will see. In September, Stephen D'Artano, formerly in charge of the FBI's field office in Washington, D.C., testified to the House Judiciary Committee that he was aware the FBI informants would attend the Stop the Steal rally thrown on January 6th. You confirmed that the FBI had confidential human sources at the Stop the Steal rally on January 6th here in D.C., sir?
Congressman, as we've discussed before, I'm not going to get into where we have or have not used confidential human sources. But what I can tell you, you asked for a definitive.
What do you mean? You're not gonna give an answer to that? You're not gonna give an answer that you sent FBI agents to stir up and cause all this violence and commotion, and then to blame it on American citizens, and then try to make it seem like Trump started an insurrection? The fuck you mean you want to speak on? These people disgust me. I hope when they leave office, all of them in prison. Every last person who worked with the Biden regime to do as much destruction as this country they done. I hope they never see the fucking light of day, man. Bury their ass in the deepest prisons. Fucking traitors.
Move on, it's my time. You said no, you're not going to answer. That's cool, we're watching.
Mr. Chairman, may I answer the question?
Your moment will come, this is my time. Earlier this year, an FBI informant who is reported to have, quote, his quote, under oath, marched to the U.S. Capitol with fellow Proud Boys members on January 6th, close quote. He said he was communicating with his FBI handler while people were entering the U.S. Capitol. Can you confirm that the FBI had that sort of engagement with your own agents embedded into the crowd on January 6th?
If you are asking whether the violence at the Capitol on January 6th was part of some operation orchestrated by FBI sources and/or agents, the answer is emphatically
You're saying
not.
no?
No.
You're saying no?
Not
Okay.
violence orchestrated
Let's
by
move
FBI
on.
sources or agents.
Are you familiar with you know what a ghost vehicle is? Director of the FBI certainly should. You know what a ghost bus is?
A ghost bus?
Ghost bus.
I'm not sure I've used that term before.
Okay.
Man.
It's pretty common in law enforcement. It's a vehicle that's used for secret purposes. It's painted over. These two buses in the middle here, they were the first to arrive at Union Station on January 6th, 0500. I have all this evidence. I'm showing you a tip of this iceberg.
Mr. Chairman.
These two buses
Mr.
are
Chairman.
painted completely white.
Point of order.
Point of order. Sure.
Just run over the time.
I understand,
Run
but you'll
over the
recall that
time.
Ms.
Now look at this Democrat shield interrupting him exposing the FBI talking about some running over time. It's always, these Democrats always lay cover for their fucking corruption. It's disgusting. I would have told, shut up and let him finish what he's saying.
Jackson Lee's been allowed to go 2 minutes before. I've been very fair in letting people finish their questioning throughout my tenure as chairman, and I'll continue to be fair on that regard. But I will make a note to the members, if you could stay as close within your time as possible. We have a lot of people that want to ask these gentlemen questions. So with that, the gentleman yields. But your point, I've been very fair in this, Mr. Ivey, with everybody on this side of the aisle just as much.
I don't think I accuse you of being unfair, Mr. Chairman. I just
You're
raised
making a
of
point.
order.
Okay, thank you. I now recognize Mr.
May I
Gray.
close this statement, Mr.
No,
Chairman?
I think your time is expired.
No,
I note that other members across.
Look at this shit, man. No, I think your time is expired. This dude is revealing some of the most treasonous shit ever done in this country. And they want to cut him out because he go a couple seconds over the time. Know who you voting for. Know where we at in this country. They trying to silence free speech on every level that they can do it on. Encouraging social media, already, Facebook is already a state-ran propaganda app. Along with Instagram, who promotes pedophilia and all this other weird shit that they exposed in the algorithm in these congressional hearings recently. Shout out to Josh Hawley. But come on, man. Look at this. This is one of the most significant things in American history. The FBI actively leading a coup against the president. We're having their agents creating chaos, blaming it on citizens. And they want to shut him down. Man, shout out to Clay Higgins, man. Real American patriot.
Across the aisle have been granted time, and I object to my question being closed. This is a very significant hearing, Mr. Chairman, and these buses are nefarious in nature and were filled with FBI informants dressed as Trump supporters and deployed onto our Capitol on January 6th. Your day is coming, Mr. Ray.
Point, Mr. Higgins.
Like I said, man, shout out to Clay Higgins, man. Because they definitely coming. The destruction that they caused, look at our country. Look at our country. Our country is looking like Venezuela. It's crazy because they brainwash so many of our youth, especially in the black community, to grow up despising America. Not even knowing this is the best place to live in the world, man. You have your own manifest destiny. Okay, you're going to come across problems. You're going to come across certain shit. Life isn't easy and it's definitely not fair. But for the most part, you in control of what you do with your life here in America. Stay away from people that's going to send you to prison and jail or force you to make bad decisions. We all make bad decisions. I made a ton growing up. And I don't regret a lot of them because I'm still alive here. And I got the lessons that I got to keep with it. And I didn't lose my life or my freedom behind it. So I'm grateful for that. But here in America, man, you have the opportunity to live your life for the most part, what you want to live, how you want to live it. And these people are trying to destroy that, man. They're trying to destroy every part of the infrastructure of America that makes us great and free. And we have to know shit like this is going on. And we can't be shut down when trying to expose this shit, man. But we have to get rid of these people that's trying to silence us. But y'all seen it like I seen it, man. This shit is crazy. I'm out.